Welcome to Columbus, Ohio, and the venerable Horseshoe, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, a place that's home to such legendary names as Archie, Woody, Zeke, and Stroud. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Marshall Thundering Herd, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Marshall will kick off to get the festivities started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense takes the field. And not only is this guy the energy and the engine of the offense, there's a certain charisma that he has that sort of elevates everyone around him.
He's got a moxie about him, Reese. It just seems like when he's in the huddle, he's got 10 other sets of eyeballs looking at him and believing in him to lead this offense down the field towards scoring points. This guy is a leader in every sense of the word.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. They'll try to run for it. Sweet feet on the move.
Well, we knew this offense came into this one wanting to establish the run on their first 3 plays of the game in their own end. Run, 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 but they don't pick up the first down. Now it'll be interesting to see if they continue running the football their next time out.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. So Marshall's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Back to throw, it's Braxton. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Marshall will be forced to punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fair catch called for and made. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, and it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Hauls it in. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Judkins. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The play action fake. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Makes the grab. It's Tate. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Buckeyes send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. They'll leave it with the lone back. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Gonna run it. It's Turner. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Makes his connection. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They go to the ground. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. To the air. It's Braxton. There's a live football. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Man, that's a big mistake. And listen, I'm still going to force feed my playmakers. If I'm that quarterback, I'm that OC, I'm walking over to that guy and be like, listen, it's okay. It's a little bit of a mistake. We're still going to find ways to get you in the rock. You're too important to this team not to give you the football.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got an open man. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after they play up top. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And here's the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Back to pass, it's Braxton. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Marshall quick to the line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm. What better way than converting on third down? Awesome job by the quarterback getting first position.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They'll give it to the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Marshall will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 They'll try the run. Running with power. Shoots through that hole and picks up 5. He's out to the 11. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Spits it out to the back. Snagged in the middle. It's Henderson. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Quick completion on the out route. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll go to the counter. The Buckeyes get it past the sticks. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Ibuka. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. This is one of the great atmospheres in the sport, but this crowd demands to be entertained, and they are entertained right now.
Yeah, and when you got playmakers that you can throw the ball to down the field like Ohio State does consistently every year, you always expect this. This fan base goes nuts because year after year they have elite playmakers.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. Going to the ground. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops following and get you the football back.
And I think here, too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Looking to throw, it's Braxton. Pressure coming. It's caught to the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on 1st down. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. They believe they can run right here. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Got a man. It's Payne. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Marshall quick to the line. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Finds a man on the left. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Ball in the air, intercepted! And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. You saw it on that last play coming with.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Got his man quickly. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This offense has a 2nd down play. Looking to throw, it's Howard. Throws to the tight end. Complete downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the tailback. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Fast motion from the offense. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Going for it all. Fires the pass, intercepted.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah, I beg to differ.
The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Strong running there. Going to pick up 7 yards on the play, but they still have a 4th and 3. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He's got great speed. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. Wide open downfield. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And the Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. One of the great programs in the history of the sport, sort of built on the running game, but these days, Ohio State defined by explosive pass plays.
Yeah, and you can call yourself whatever you want. A lot of people claim different things like wide receiver U, but when you look at Ohio State in the past several years, going back 10 years probably, you could pick so many big names of guys who have been superstars, not only at the college level, but also at the NFL level.
The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. He wants to throw it again. Grab near the marker. It's Tate. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. He's looking to throw it. And he intercepts it. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right. doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Going up top on first down. He makes the connection. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out there inside the horseshoe.
The Buckeyes will line up to kick off and start the second half. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Off the play fake on first down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. To the air, it's Braxton. Getting some heat. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. Marshall will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect plan just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Off play action. The sure hands, it's Scott. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Just feeds the running back. Works his way down to the 10-yard line after a pickup of 3. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He wants it all. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Man, that is so good. There's not a lot of room to work over there on the sideline in the end zone, but he was able to control his body, catch the football, make sure he had a foot down inbounds. It doesn't get any better than that.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and puts one more on the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never develops. Marshall will be forced to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll signal for and make the fair catch right around midfield. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Texas A&M is putting on a show offensively. Feels like they've been gigging them since the first whistle.
He leaves it with his back. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Throws to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
Now on 2nd down. They keep attacking through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Robinson.
I know we're a long way up here in the booth, but guys, y'all remember that ball you could throw that whistled? That thing was whistling. It had so many RPMs on it.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Makes the grab outside. It's Chapman. Marshall will be forced to punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. To the air, it's Howard. It's complete to the left.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Leaves it with the running back. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Couldn't make the play on first down. They'll try it again, 2nd and 10 from the 27. And that spin move kept the play alive and let this guy pick up a few extra yards. Now this defense could really use a stop on 3rd down as the offense has had its way. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking for room, it's Henderson. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. Offense gets set for 2nd down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a first down. Handoff to the lone back. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Tate. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Looking to go up top on first down. Gets it out fast. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. No running back on the field. 5 wide on 2nd and 1. Caught close to the marker. It's Chapman. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. He'll come out throwing on first down. Using the quick game. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. They want to just keep throwing it. And you just don't expect your junior quarterback to get fooled and to throw it into double coverage like that. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll go with a direct snap. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Looking to move it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Maybe a little frustrated after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10 from the 38. To the air, it's Braxton. Finds his tight end. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. What a snag by the defense. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. A 1st down for the offense. They'll try the right side. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd down.
Movement here from the tight end. They feed him again. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Wide receiver shows motion. On 3rd and short, the power run here. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. On 4th down, trying to find his man. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He's going to pass. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Looking to pass on 2nd down. They're bringing heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Dropping back, it's Braxton. Quick strike complete. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Marshall quick to the line.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, 1st down.
2nd down coming up.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to...
And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Marshall!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he made the extra point without problem. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup. Michigan left little doubt. You know, this version of the Maize and Blue can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program with multiple national titles. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough. And we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Takes the handoff. It's Henderson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Back to throw, it's Braxton. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Got him downfield. Got a lot of running room. The 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
That's a 14-yard line. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it still on his feet. Touchdown, Hurd! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They got one of the touchdowns they needed, and they'll try to get the ball back right now with the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. 1-possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high-percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, though.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right.
And I would have just loved to see him stay inbounds, fall forward, try to run somebody over, not get pushed out of bounds. You know, obviously the clock is one thing, but now set up in a big 4th down with the lead. What do you want to do on 4th and short?
Tackled after picking up the first down. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.